Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. Today we have Throttleman as a review. So this is like the only Mood Springs stock car that I have. So back then in like March or February, yeah, like March actually, when I was doing the Dynaco 400 stop motions, this is the one I used. And so by now this is one of the few stock cars I'm not gonna have to get like the Cars 1, not version, but like I'm not gonna have to get the Cars 1 stock car for Mood Springs because I already filmed all the Cars 1 scenes where he appeared and I used this guy. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Same case with like, what's his name? Phil Tankson. I'm not gonna get Phil Tankson whenever I make Cars 3 scenes, because I can just use Aiken Axler and say that's Phil Tankson, and they're pretty much nearly identical, so who cares? But anyways, let's get to the review then. You see on the sides you have all around the car he's mostly blue except for this back part, which is gray. Yeah, like gray. And then from the front here, the right and left front, you have these lines that are black and white and that go all across the doors and the sides and end up right here on the back, and then you actually have some purple details, I guess, around the lines, which is really nice contrast. I really like purple and blue. They're some of my favorite colors. And then, like I said, it ends in gray, and then the back is gray as well. And then same on this side, this gray, the gray lines and white lines and all that go across the car. Some of them go up here, and then some of them continue down to the right front tire, and then all the way to the front, of course. Then you have the number 33, which is supposed to represent 2 springs, because Mood Springs, it's a company that sells, springs for cars, so it's pretty obvious. it's in the name. So the 33 is drawn as a couple of springs, and then on the back you have Mood Springs again in the quarter panels, and then you have the gas cap. Then in the back, like I said, the weird looking spoilers that look like they just come straight up from the back. And then they look like they're a separate piece from the front. From the back, they look like they're just as the same part as the whole entire back, so that's kind of weird. And then you also have Mood Springs that, like, you can actually see like the line that's supposed to represent like where the spoiler begins. That's where you see Mood Springs, and then you have the small camera. Then you have the taillights, and then the decals for the exhaust pipes on the back, and then whatever those things are. It's supposed to represent like whatever this is, part of the engine. Then you have all the engine detail on the bottom as well. You have Mattel 1186MJ1NL, DXB53, 0847EAA, Disney and Pixar. Made in China, of course. This is the China variant, so I cannot actually understand the date stamps very well. Anyways, let's get down to sponsors. On the side you have Vitaline. I was about to say Valvoline. Anyways, you have Vitaline, revolting RPM on octane gain. Nitroid, octane gain, and clutch aid. Then you have again the 33, which has some kind of like blue lines going across. Looks really nice. This is actually my favorite Mood Springs racer. I know he's kind of overrated, but let's face it, not like Ed Trunken is the best Mood Springs racer. He's pretty simple. He's nice and all, but he's pretty simple. And Chuck Armstrong is, I like him mostly because he's like, the classic, from that scene when he's being towed away and he's like, "Don't take me out, coach, I can still race." That's like an epic scene. So like pretty much everybody likes him because of that. But in my opinion, I actually prefer Throttleman. But anyways, that's gonna be it for this video. I hope you guys liked it. Oh, I forgot to mention, you also have the 33 on the hood. You have the roof flaps. You have these random rails or lines, whatever you want to call that. Some probably like has to do with like aerodynamics. And then you have the windows. You have moose springs on the back as well. Moose springs on the hood. You have light gear on the like around the wheels. Then headlights, grill, which kind of looks like a next gen grill, and then don't mind it, but he looks pretty scratched. That's because, like I said, I have this table in my room, which is kind of like slightly bent or something. Like one of the sides is shorter than the others. So when you put a car like this facing the side that it's kind of lowered on, and it just rolls down by itself and then just hits whatever is in front of it. So that's why most of my cars are scratched from the front. But anyways, I don't care anymore. It's not that noticeable. Well, it is, but like whatever. So that's gonna be it for this video. I hope you liked it. Make sure to give this video a like and subscribe. Turn on the notifications and share this video with your friends if you have any friends. And thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one.